Hey fam, what is up? My name is Tevin Bluchnoot, and I am the team strategist for PSC, the Pro Sports Center. We are actively solving the poverty issue among sports professionals. We discussed that in our last session where we gave some stats as to how shocking this is and how there is so many broke people within the space. And this is basically why I came up with a couple of ideas. We've had to be creative, seeing that as we started, right? We had this grand idea, PSC is going to be this. We're going to bring sports scientists in. We're going to bring in biokineticists in to come and work with the athletes. The problem that we faced with immediately was the problem that we are solving, which is the poverty issue. Athletes couldn't afford the service. Okay, cool. So as you put in the PSC link or the PSC merch link, this is what the page looks like. I think it looks beautiful. It was designed, it took some time to design, but hey, here we go. So if you look at the wording, it says we want to custom size your Ballers World t-shirt. It gives you a brief statement there of, how you'll be helping 4 businesses. That's the amount of companies that actually went or that will be involved in this process. So when someone buys, 4 companies are getting business, which is pretty cool. What are you saying?
Layout.
No, oh, dope layout. Thanks, man. Thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah, we love the nice words. Thanks, Mr. Cole. Okay, cool. So the PSC designer merch, we want to get to know the community, right? This is ultimately what we are trying to do. So even for yourself, you're an entrepreneur, you got to create some sort of database, some sort of CRM. Looking at the name, my name is Tevin. My surname, this is obviously the client. I also do encourage you, right? When you approach someone that is interested in making this purchase, go to the page with them. Do it with them. Help them close, right? Because I think a lot of times we're like, yo, let me send you the link and then peace. And then nothing happens. Now we got to follow up again. But rather, let me help you.
It just stopped.
Exactly. So rather, let me help you complete the link. Let's do it together. That's why we want to build. So we're solving the poverty issue. How? We are creating a prize pool for our athletes. We are teaching them and empowering them on sales, on marketing, how to grow their own database, create their own CRM. So all of that is involved, right? Why? Because we believe that athletes should be entrepreneurs. Remember we had the discussion? It's the same thing. If you're an athlete, you can be a very successful entrepreneur because you already have the qualities to make it as an entrepreneur. Okay, cool. So the next one is the PSC masterclasses. So why I like this one is because it benefits you directly. Right? You are the person who gets a profit share of each sale you make. But again, there are incentives. We are looking at, why is it taking so long? There are incentives. We have a 5%, I think there's a 5%, a 10%, and a 30% incentive package, depending on the amount of sales you and your team is able to generate. This is an NFT, by the way. This will be for sale. But anyway, this is the landing page. Welcome to our version of sports education. And then once again, just got to move this. Started. All right. Branding masterclass. So this is basically the person registering. But yeah, so again, we're looking at full name and surname. About are you based? I'm going to say over here. What is your professional business? Why? Because we want to get to know the people that are going to be joining the master classes. The more we know about people, the more we can help them, right? Remember, your goal as an entrepreneur is to solve someone's needs. So you want to get some sort of information on this person, whether they're a business person, whether they're unemployed, whether they are working in a certain industry. So what is your profession? I'm a sport strategist. Okay, cool. So again, 5 products. The pricing is 150 Rand. And these are basically your sessions that you are joining, right? As the person signing up. So I can sign up to either one of them. There's 5 options, or I can sign up to all of them. So how does the sign up look? So let's say I want to learn about brand building. I'm looking at how many people am I booking for? Okay, I'm booking for 10. Because the world is a beautiful place, I'll book for 10. I can then add that to my basket. if I want to learn about, what's this topic? How to build a personal business brand. What are the focus points? Oh, that sounds like a good session. I think I'll just add one of those to my basket. If I want to learn about ChatGPT or AI, which is very important, this is going to be pretty dope. I definitely think I'll book a session there, add to the basket. And let's just say, for example, that's all I want. That's all I want. I don't even want to get this NFT. Again, it will tell you exactly how much you are going to pay. When you submit this form, we will contact you with a unique payment link. So do you have a referral code? Very important. The referral code will be your name. So you've been assigned to build a team of 2 people that you're very close with. You've told them about this. You're going to tell them, hey, we want to earn a little bit of money. Okay, cool. Let's try and make some sales. Make sure that my name is down, right? So I'm going to put down here Cole Solomons. He has helped me complete this form. He has helped me with this masterclass sign up. And I like Cole, his terms and conditions. These terms and conditions are a little bit different. This is basically saying, nope, respect the room. We're going to be filming you, so you might be seen on camera or TV. If you don't like that, make the necessary adjustments. We're also saying that we will be using this for marketing. And yeah, this is a masterclass. It presents an opportunity to actively participate in a constructive and stimulating conversation. And yeah, try and participate. And that's it. Yes.
I gotta think.
Yeah.
Think of ways to sell it.
Okay.
People.
So this is something that I've learned, right? I actually had a conversation with a friend of mine who, for me at least, she's a boffin when it comes to entrepreneurship. Like she's at that stage where she's buying and selling businesses, you know. So she told me that she never does cold calling, ever. And I think this is very important, right? As an athlete, as a content creator, there's people who are following your journey already. You got to figure out how to make contact with those people. And you'll find that those people are actually in your database already. They're on your WhatsApp, they're on your LinkedIn, they're on your Facebook, they're liking all your posts, they're commenting when it's time to comment. Yeah, they're commenting and they're liking. Those are the people that you got to reach out to, right? And I also found this to be true for myself as well. I tried to get out on the platforms, tried to create marketing documents, send out cold emails, cold DMs, and like I get response, but now it's a matter of negotiating and trying to not convince. We are not in the business of convincing. Let's get that out there right now. Yeah. If someone says no, it's no. Leave them alone. Don't try and change their mind. Because that same person is the person that will maybe buy in the end, but they're going to hate the fact that they bought it. And now they're going to resent the product. And now that's the sort of person that's going to be up all on social media. These people are this. You don't want that. So we are not in the business of convincing. If you just want a simple yes or no, that's it. Where you find the yes and no's to get the quickest answer is the people that you know. So who's your closest 10 people in your community? After you can reach those 10 people, ask those people, yo, I've been doing this. I've approached you. Are you interested? Yes, no. If it's no, sure. Is there someone that you might know that could be interested? Or maybe it's yeah, I'll definitely buy this thing from you, bro. Okay, power. Is there someone you might know that also might want to buy this? But always start within your community. That's it. The closest people to you. You don't want to have, if you're selling product or anything, right? Because this is just our leverage from you and you are leveraging from us. You are getting product from us. We're getting a community from you. When you start your own business, like I know Mr. Khotz is into content creation, even Cole is in content creation. But Cole comes more from the angle of educating and helping people set up themselves, and where they can be posting, where Khotso is like actually content creation. Look within your own circle. Yo, fam, I am a content creator. Let me create a content package for you. Let me walk with you in the day and see what I can put together. What's interesting in your day? Let me see if I can capture content, cut it, create reels of you, long format video, whatever. But don't look far. Look close.
Also does what the PSC is meant for initially, which is to prevent poverty. So it brings in something for us now Whereas if we are just there posting PSC, that's just getting us followers, but it's not really bringing us anything. It's not monetizing PSC. But with the products and all of these things, including this like payment link for us, it helps us also make something because of that incentive, you know. So I definitely agree with this new concept, and yeah, I like it, man. I think it could really work.
Yeah, because I think like short moves are really good. Because remember, we identified, right, in our previous meeting that in order for you to make a success of your career, which is a long time of doing a thing, you gotta be monetizing it even in the beginning stages. So we found that athletes are signing contracts, luckily if they're 20, maybe if they're 24, but that means they only earn money from the time they sign the contracts. Right. So what are they doing in between? So the PSC now comes into play. You can actually start earning revenue from your development. As a 16-year-old, you can come into the program and learn these things and start monetizing it. So by the time you sign a pro contract at a pro club, by the time you're 18, 19, or 20, you've earned money. You know, you've learned like, okay, there's a business factor in here. Because I understand the business factor, when I do sign my contract, I can just increase my business capacity. I'm now also getting a stable income from the club, but I've also learned how to leverage. I've learned how to network with other people. But what I want to say is like with the model that we looked at here was, you know, last year we played like a full season of football, right? And we went to the final stages. We got second place in both our league and we got second place in our cup games. But if I count the amount of games we played, that's probably about over 30, maybe close to 40 games. And at the end of it, we got like nothing, man. I'm gonna say it. We got nothing. We got it was a 2.5K year, and then but like who can eat off 2.5K when there's 14 other people that must eat of it? And it genuinely felt as though we put so much of effort, but the reward just didn't line up. You know, it was like effort but reward. Whereas the system that we are looking at now is give us the little bit of a reward, but because we have PSC, there's merch, there's products, there's things that are for sale, we can now make sure that it sort of balances itself out. Right, which is pretty cool because if you look at the spaces that we are playing in, we can market to the people that we are playing against. But we have positioned the brand so that the athletes can actually make a success when they are selling the products or when they are marketing the products. If they have businesses themselves, we are trying, for example, because we have an understanding, like, you know, tell us about yourself, that's being put in there. We understand that, yo, man, we have in the PSC roster, there's t-shirt manufacturers, there's t-shirt printers. So when we come up with these concepts, now we are actually saying, okay, fam, let's help you. Let's come up with a business idea. Let's give you business, which is pretty dope, if you ask me. I wish people did that for me. You know, like I'm a graphic designer. Then I see people are buying graphics from other people. And I think to myself, why am I in your network then? Why did you not ask me this? Plus you paid this person $1,000 for substandard work, where I am a graphic designer. Why are you not giving me that $1,000? I could also use it. So that's the point of PSC. And we are solving the roster. My name is Tevin Blichnoot. I'm the team strategist, and I'm about to close this meeting because we have about 3 minutes left. Any questions or any statements, but it's going to have to be very short, from the people in the room?